when I walk around at night, I have to practically push the deer and coyotes out of the way. There's actually another deer hidden back here. You can see his ears poking out. These guys just rest in the bushes and watch you walk by. You could probably feed them. As a kid, I used to feed the deer. I don't know what I fed them. Maybe peanuts or something. Anyway, so what is Cris Pratt's sin? Are you allowed to be an Englishman, Christian, Trump voter in Hollywood? No, absolutely not. Not in the age of social media. How many Hollywood types are open Trump supporters? Less than 1%. How many mainstream comic book pros are? How many Christians with all lives matter in their bio, American flag, and MAGA? 0. In either industry, you wouldn't exactly be fired, but you just never get rehired. If Mark Waid converted to Christianity and went all MAGA and joined Comicsgate, people would assume that he had lost his mind because he would be done in the industry. So Cris Pratt didn't attend a fundraiser that many other Marvel actors also flaked on. But nobody cares about anyone else because Cris is English, Christian, and not a Biden bro. You know, I didn't know they made a trilogy of Jurassic World. I saw the first one, but the second one was just absolute garbage. The bigger issue is that of the effect social media is having on this commercial zone that used to be called America. The terrifying ability to force people to comply with peer pressure. Twitter allows and encourages people to pressure public figures into supporting Biden or never be hired again. When public figures support something, it can cause dumb people to just go along with it without thinking, which is the goal of social media. They control the narrative, they control the agenda. There is no alternative to Twitter. Gab or Parlour don't come close. Social media is the new town square. The First Amendment is meaningless if it doesn't apply to social media. No, you can't build your own because the banks and payment processors won't allow it. You would need to build your own international banking cartel. Or we could just declare that social media is covered under the First Amendment and businesses like banks must not deny you services based on political beliefs. Do we want to live in a free America where diversity of thought is respected? Or do we want to be mere cattle to the billion-dollar NGOs who really run the country? Okay, so Biden has these, if you're on Twitter, he's tweeting out this Voters Assemble thing. Fundraiser, features, question and answers. Probably not from Biden because he has dementia. Hosted by all these appearances by Don Cheadle, Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, Paul Rudd, Mark Ruffalo, and Zoe Saldana. So far left idiots. But look who isn't attending. Iron Man, Hawkeye, and Scarlet Witch. But there's no problem for them. Just for Cris Pratt. Odd. I am so messed up that he's a Trump supporter. Maybe you should walk it off, Snowflake. The left does... Oh, God, this guy. Oh, God. Oh, God. If you're on Twitter, you see this guy's face. The left does not care about free expression and the powers of NGOs to censor because they're terrified of people criticizing their horrible, horrible ideas. Good ideas don't fear sunlight. The left knows they control the banks, media, Hollywood, and most of the social media companies. And it's an indication of how bad their ideas are and that they look like people you wouldn't trust to be alone in a room with your kids, that they are not able to convince more people. They completely control academics, but they're still not able to brainwash enough kids. And I actually think that their looks are relevant because it seems like the proponents of these bad ideas usually look like goblins who pay for sex at truck stops, or masturbate on Zoom calls. If you're good looking with low body fat, the odds are overwhelming that you'll be on the right. Hollywood actors are the exception, but they also know that to work in Hollywood requires you virtue signal that you are left wing. It's odd that they think they have the moral high ground when they covered up for Weinstein, and to this day love Roman Polanski, who sodomized a child and had to flee the country to escape prosecution. Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what Cris Pratt's closet be like, because I wouldn't even say he's a Trump supporter. He donated to who's the Hawaiian politician. The one who wants to take away your guns, Tulsi Gabbard, Liberty Devices. It doesn't make him a Trump supporter, and Trump supporter's not this guy either. In fact, who is it? Senator Clinton was Hillary Clinton was her mentor was Robert Byrd or Scott Byrd, the head of this organization. But yet all don't want to talk about that. Cris Pratt is everything Hollywood hates. It was only a matter of time before they destroyed him. Shouldn't Hollywood focus on its own degeneracy? See, they do stuff like this to distract you with anything they can to take attention off of their own depravity. Toobin was caught cooming a day ago, and they are already saying that they're going to hire him back when it all dies down. In fact, I don't even know if they really fired him yet or if they just suspended him. The really weird thing is that he was jerking it to very ugly people on that Zoom call. Not one person was jerk-worthy. Oh, hey, is your granddad jerking Toobin? Wow, how embarrassing. Do you also beat it to the ugliest people you can find? Is that a fetish? Actually, maybe it is a fetish. You'd have to ask Mike or Doug. James Gunn is a filthy degenerate that I wouldn't trust alone in a room with a grizzly bear because he'll figure out a way to rape it. But nobody cares about him joking about attacking children because these idiots are nothing if not hypocrites. I'm really frustrated that I can't watch Parks and Recs the same way because now I know Cris Pratt is a taco supreme. Does due process matter to any one of these people? What exactly has Cris Pratt done that would lead you to believe that? Oh, he didn't attend a Biden ceremony. Well, okay, 3 other people also didn't attend. Well, he's a Christian. And that's it? That's it? That's all you got? Well, he hasn't, publicly supported... Well, he doesn't have to publicly support Biden. Biden is the guy who said he didn't want his kids to grow up in a racial jungle. Biden supports Hillary Clinton, who called black men in the inner cities super predators. Y'all want to have that conversation? No, I guess y'all don't. There's no public evidence to support the claim that Pratt will be voting for the current president, which is none of anyone's business. And the records show, previously donated $2,000 to Tulsi Gabbard, who, what a cutie pie, but she's just an idiot on the Second Amendment issue. Accuse him of being anti-LGBT. Well, come on, who isn't anti-LGBT? Come on. And a supporter of gay conversion therapy. All I'm saying is if electrodes on the nipples work, why not try it? Give it a shot. I support Mike Pence. Electrodes hooked up to the testicles. You're not gay. I'm going to shock it out of you. I don't think that's going to work, Pence. I think they're gay. Just, you can't shock them out of it. But I think that's a fetish for Pence, probably. I don't think he's in the closet, but I'm sure if you want to put electrodes on somebody's nipples, that is definitely a fetish. He attends some church that holds traditional Christian thought. Okay, well, Jews, Christians, Muslims, maybe even Hindus, Zoroastrians, I don't know. All the Abrahamic faiths hold the same alignment. And if anything, the New Testament, I don't think mentions it. Again, you'd have to ask Edwin, Mike, or Doug, or Douglas. I don't think the New Testament has any mention of, the Old Testament's got Leviticus stuff like that, but I don't think that I've got the New Testament. Actually, I got 2 free Bibles. He's responded to similar accusations. Ellen Page she's insane. She's the one who's got the 5 head. A man who believes that everyone is entitled to love who they want, free from the judgment of their fellow man. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go bang whoever you want as long as it's consensual. But I see the slippery slope that started in the 90s. Thinks it's acceptable for a church to literally torture gay kids. Hey, if it's fun, go for it. Till they say they're straight. He doesn't... Where did he say that? Who wants to torture gay kids? Probably gay men. The only people who want to mess around with gay kids are gay men. Because that's how a lot of gay kids are made. Which is kind of part of the gay culture. It's kind of a dark secret gay people don't talk about. It's like, well, what was your first gay experience? Oh, well, this older dude. Oh, like how old? Like, you were under 18 and he was over 18? Oh, yeah, it was like 35. Oh, it was great. It was great. You know, that's illegal. Oh, no, it's just our community. So you think maybe he made you gay? It's like, no, for them it's just different. It's like they don't really think of it as a, I mean, technically it's a struggle snuggle. Child can't consent, but it's just part of how things are done with them. It's kind of it's just something they don't talk about, but it's kind of creepy. Cris Pratt's bio radiates homophobic white Christian supremacist energy. How does his, because I guess he's English or German or something. White Christian homophobic. He doesn't fear homosexuals. He loves Jesus. Philippians 4:13. I could look that up, but I'm not going to. Seahawks fanatic. He loves Jesus, his wife, and family. I think he divorced Anna Faris a few years ago, which is too bad because she was a cutie. And she was great in Scary Movie in, I don't know, was that 1999 or something? Excellent series of films. Okay, so there's no source for any of this garbage. This is just the power of social media to absolutely attempt to... Amy Berg with a icon of... oh, sweet Jesus, give me strength. Give me strength. It's the end of the video. I can probably... Oh, Chuck Wendig. Oh, God, what pig... Chicken lovers, Mayor. We call them chicken lovers. Not in front of the children. Chicken fuckers. Chuck Wendig is such a piece of work, and Amy Berg is also a piece of work. So is this absolute douche canoe. Anyway, if you think I'm going to remake this video because of that flubbed thing about the truck stop bathroom, Kurt Eichenwald looks like he pays for sex at a truck stop bathroom. As long as the lights aren't flickering. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you on BitChute.